Hello, my name is Tom and I want to welcome you to my channel. In this video tutorial, we'll look at printing multiple Excel worksheets to a PDF. Recently, an individual contacted me about printing multiple worksheets directly from Excel to a PDF. The individual did not want to purchase any third-party software to accomplish the task, nor did she want to download any freeware or shareware in order to accomplish the same task. So in this video, we'll explain how to print multiple worksheets to a PDF without using third-party software. Our agenda is relatively straightforward. You'll learn the process of printing multiple Excel worksheets to a PDF. And so let's look at the process that we need to do to accomplish this. First, we'll open up a workbook with multiple worksheets. We'll click on the first worksheet that we want to include in the PDF. We'll hold down the Control key and we'll click each of the worksheet tabs that we want to include in the PDF. Once all the worksheets have been selected, we'll release the Control key. And on the ribbon, we'll click the File tab. On the backspace view, we'll click on the word Export. On the right-hand side of the window, we'll click on the Create PDF XPS document. Next, on the right side of the window, we'll click on Create PDF XPS button, and this will bring up the Publish as PDF or XPS dialog box, on which then we will navigate to where we want to save the PDF. We will then give the PDF a name. We will then decide whether we want Excel to open the PDF after we've created it or not, and we're going to actually have it so that it pops up on our screen so that we can inspect it. And on the same dialog box, we're going to need to decide whether we want to optimize the output. There's the choice between using standard or minimum size. And finally, we'll click the Publish button. Once we click the Publish button, the Excel will create the PDF and we will be able to then share it. So let's look at an example of this using Excel. Now that we've had a chance to review the process of printing multiple worksheets to a single PDF document, let's look at the actual process using Microsoft Excel. Our Excel workbook contains information from a fictional healthcare system, which has 4 clinics. The workbook contains a worksheet for each of the clinics. So there is an East Clinic worksheet, a West Clinic worksheet, a North Clinic worksheet, and a South Clinic worksheet. We would like to print out the contents of the West Clinic and the South Clinic to a PDF document. The process of this is relatively straightforward. The first step is we're going to click on the West Clinic because that's the first worksheet that we want to include in our document. We're going to hold down the Control key on the keyboard and click on the South Clinic. If we had more worksheets than the 2 that we selected, we could continue holding down the Control key and clicking on each one of the worksheets. Once we have selected all the worksheets, we'll release our finger from the Control key. We'll take our mouse and we'll point to the File tab and click the File tab. This will bring us to the Backstage view, and on the Backstage view we'll come down to Export and click on the word Export. We'll then click on Create PDF/XPS document, and then we'll also click on Create PDF/XPS document button, and this will bring up the Publish as PDF or XPS dialog box. From here we're going to navigate to where we want to save our PDF document, and we're going to save our document on the desktop, so we'll scroll up and click on Desktop, and on the desktop once we're on the desktop, we'll come down to the file name and we'll type in the name of the PDF. So we're going to type in West and South Clinic. Next, we're going to make sure the open file after publishing is checked because we want to be able to view the file once Excel publishes it. Next, we're going to go over to where it says Optimize For, and we're going to select minimum size because this document will be published on a website, and so we want to keep the size as small as possible. And finally, we'll click on the Publish. And in this case, the document will be opened in Microsoft Edge because this is the default viewer on this particular computer for PDF documents. So we can see here we have the West Clinic, and if we scroll down a bit on a separate page, we have the South Clinic information. So I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial on printing multiple worksheets to PDFs. It's a very useful way to do it without having to purchase separate software.